Hey guys, welcome to the channel, and today I wanted to show you guys this Hot Wheels treasure hunt Nissan Leaf Nismo RC02. This treasure hunt Nissan Leaf Nismo RC02 came out of the 2025 J case. You can see here on the back of the package. It is part of the Hot Wheels EV lineup, and it's number 10 out of 10, and it's fully charged and ready to roll. Before I go into detail of the vehicle itself, how can I tell this is a treasure hunt? There's a few things you want to look for, and it's a little bit different from a super treasure hunt because super treasure hunts have rubber wheels. So the first thing I actually look for is going to be, let's kind of do a zoom in right here. There will be a flame icon, usually on the vehicle. It's not always on the back right here on this Nissan Leaf. It is a black circle with a silver paint for the flame. And usually they do different colors, so it's not always that paint scheme. But it's usually found on the vehicle somewhere. Sometimes it's on the back here on the trunk or somewhere in the front. But on this Nissan Leaf, it is right here on the rear, right behind the wheel. And then the next thing you want to look for, sometimes the vehicles you can kind of be able to see behind it. But if you can see, there is another flame on the back of the package inside behind the vehicle. So sometimes the vehicle itself is small enough for you to see it. And for this one, you can kind of be able to see it from the top. And the other thing you want to look for is going to be, let's see if I can get this vehicle to move away a little bit. There's usually text. Let's see if I can get it to move. And if you can see it, let's see if it can zoom in for you guys to be able to read it. It says, "Congratulations. This symbol means you just found a collectible treasure hunt vehicle." So usually on the back of the package, you're going to see the flame and then you're going to see the message. It will depend on the vehicle if you are able to move it around so that you can look for it. But that's how you can tell on the package that it is a treasure hunt. Now, my viewers have told me that on international cards, there isn't that message. So there's only a flame. So if you ever find a card that has the flame but no message, that means it's an international card. And usually international cards, the serial number or whatever you want to call it here is a little bit different too. And then the back of this is different, how they do all the writing and everything. I'm not sure exactly, but usually you could start telling that, oh, this is maybe not a US version. I'm not sure what countries does the international, but we have gotten international cards here in America where it does not have the message on the bottom, but it has the flame. So those are the few things you can look for to tell that it is a treasure hunt. And it is a lot different from a super treasure hunt. And there's a couple videos on my channel that talks about super treasure hunts, which you can kind of watch and see what the difference is. But this is a treasure hunt Nissan Leaf Nismo. So let's go into the details of the vehicle itself. So let's take a quick view of the vehicle itself. The first thing you are going to notice is this bright lime green color of this Nissan Leaf. It is very cool looking to see in a person. The camera can't really pick it up that well because of the bright kind of unique color of the lime green. Now this color, or this vehicle, actually came out in 2021, was the first one, and it was a silver color, if you guys remember the very first edition. And then next it came out to be a red one, and then it had a black color, and then a blue color, and then another red version of this thing, and then white, and then this lime green. So there's been 7 colors, including this one, of the Nissan Leaf if you have been collecting this vehicle. And this Nissan Leaf is actually Nissan's first electric vehicle. And for the Hot Wheels, they made a race version of this thing. Well, I mean, there probably is a real version of this Nismo RC02. So they must use it in racing. I didn't follow very much of it in real life, but I believe this is probably a real vehicle. And There's not much graphics on there. You can see it says Nissan Intelligent Mobility, and then it has the Nismo branding on the side of the vehicle. Um, the top of the roof is black with uh, the clear kind of tinted windows and stuff like that. And coming around to the front, you can see that they actually put some detail to the headlights. Very cool. See if I can get it to focus a little bit better. Um, and then it actually has the Nissan badge in the middle, and then it says probably says Nismo right there to the right of the Nissan badge. But it is very very cool that they actually put some detail to the headlights, and it's pretty simple, but it works very well. And if you can kind of see right here where my finger is, there's like very small text here too. And let's see if I can get it to focus. I think it says Nissan. Yeah, Nissan Nismo. So they have some more right here on the front bumper. So a little bit of detail there. And then it has black rims, the normal 5-star rims. Yeah, if you can see the detail of the 5-star rim with kind of a silver lip around it. And then it has a black plastic base. Not too much, it's just kind of detail of like the, let's see if we can get it to back off a little bit. Hard to see in the black, but it's very smooth on the bottom because it's supposed to be a race car. So not too much. There's like exhausts or what do you call it? The louvers, or not louvers. It's the fins on the bottom of the vehicle to create like downdraft and let the air come out of the bottom of the vehicle. The top of the roof, like I said, it was like all black. The rear is very, very simple. There isn't any like painting or anything on there. And if you can tell, right underneath the wing right here, it actually has a Nissan badge, which I'm surprised they didn't paint it or do anything. But it actually has like, what do you call it? It's not smooth or anything. It actually put the Nissan badge itself right there. But yeah, it would have been cool if they had like the taillights. If it had taillights on this vehicle, I'm not sure for racing. But you got a big, huge spoiler. Very cool vehicle. They made a bunch of versions of these. It's a cool little racing vehicle. If you've seen Nissan Leafs, they don't look as cool in real life. They're just like normal electric vehicles. But this Nismo one for racing, it does look like a nice, cool race car and stuff like that. But that is the vehicle itself. What do you guys think of it? Do you guys have any of these Nissan Leafs? Have you bought the old ones? And are you excited that this is a treasure hunt? I do like treasure hunts that are like real vehicles because they tend to make treasure hunts fantasy vehicles, which, you know, sometimes I'm iffy about if I want it, but I still grab it since it's a treasure hunt. So let me know below in the comments, what do you think of this Nissan Leaf Nismo for a treasure hunt for this 2025. I think this is the only time I'm picking up a Nissan Leaf because it is a treasure hunt. Do you guys do the same thing? And how have your hunting been this year? Have you guys found anything cool? Have you found all the treasure hunts or the super treasure hunts? I haven't had much luck. So you can see on my channel, I only found a few. So it's been a little bit tough, but do let me know your stories about like the vehicles that you found, or if there's any other little tidbits or kind of cool things about this vehicle that you know of. Do mention it down in the comments. It's good to share your knowledge too with everyone. Everyone is collecting Hot Wheels, and just everyone has their types of vehicles they want. So I'm just collecting certain ones, and you guys are probably collecting different ones too. So let me know below in the comments, and remember to like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.